Hi, my name is Mike Lennon, and I wanted to show you this Internet of Things project that I created for a local .NET users group. We're going to put together a home security system using a bunch of Netduino plus devices that will represent components of the security system. What you can see here on the table is all the devices all connected up to this hub right here. There are a total of 11 devices that do various pieces of the security system, and I'll kind of walk through what each device does, and I'll also give you a short demo of what it does. As you can see here, if we move down into this is one Netduino Plus that acts as the alarm, and it sits on the second floor of the home. So basically all of the LEDs that are hooked up on here just show various states of the windows, doors, and motion detector sensors. And then there's one LED that represents the alarm going on and off. I also have another alarm device over here that would be sitting on the first floor, and this one happens to have a piezo buzzer or sonar buzzer that goes off when the alarm trips. But it also has all the LEDs that kind of show the state of the doors and windows and motion detectors that are in the home. And then over here, this isn't just about a security system, it's also about home automation. So there's a door bell that sits on the second floor, and since there are 3 external doors or 3 places that somebody can ring a doorbell, there's 3 LEDs on here to represent which doorbell was rung. So this device would sit on the second floor, and there's another one that sits on the first floor. So whenever somebody presses the doorbell at one of those external doors, that this device, the LED, will flash on for 3 seconds. Here is what I call the external door. This is for the front door. So this Netduino would be hooked up to the front door, and basically it has a push button for that would be the doorbell. Actually, this one's the doorbell. And as I push this one, you can see the doorbell LED pop on. And this one actually represents the door being open or closed. And you can see over here, if I look at the alarm on the second floor on the LEDs, if I press the door, it'll turn on. The LED for the door turns on and off as I open the door for the front door. Also, it has a small keypad. Just represents a 0, 1, and an enter key. So what the user could do is, if their secret code is 0, 1, enter, that would unlock the door so that they could go into the home, and also disarm the alarm. If they enter an invalid code, let's say I enter in 1, 0, enter, then that code is invalid, so an LED flashes telling them that the code is invalid. I have a couple other devices. This one's the external door for the back, and the external door for the side. Same type of thing. Has a keypad, a door sensor, and a doorbell switch. If I move over here to some of the other devices, I have what's called a alarm panel, and this one's for the master bedroom. It looks a lot like a door. It has a keypad for the 0, 1, and enter, and it also has a switch that represents the windows that are associated with the master bedroom. If I push that switch in, you can see the LED on the alarm panel going on and off. And also there's 2 other switches that place the alarm in either sleep mode or away mode. Let's go ahead and see if we can put it into one of those modes. Okay, now the alarm is armed. I actually don't remember if that's sleep mode or away. That happens to be away. If I look over here at the status panel that's running on a website or a web role in Windows Azure, you can see a countdown timer counting down to 0. And now the system is armed, and once the system went armed, it also lit up 3 LEDs, one on each external door, because it actually, what it did is it locked all those doors. So each door was locked as I went out of the home. So now the system is armed. If I were to come over here and simulate walking in the front door, the countdown timer would start to count down, as you can see on the panel here. And once it reaches 0, if I haven't disarmed the system, then the alarm would go off. So I'm going to go ahead and disarm it by hitting 0, 1, enter, and the alarm has disarmed as shown on the status panel here, and the countdown timer stopped counting down. Now let's go ahead and simulate the alarm going off. We'll put it back into, I'll just put it in sleep mode this time so it'll go off instantly. If I press there, now we're in sleep mode. All the doors are locked. Actually, let me simulate that again. Let me take it out of sleep mode, and let me go ahead and unlock all the doors. All the LEDs are off on each door, and I'll just focus in on one of the doors, and I'll go ahead and put it in sleep. Arm the alarm in sleep mode again, and you'll see the LED come on. So it locked all the doors. And now I'm going to go ahead and simulate the door opening. Now, since it's in sleep mode, the alarm's going to go off instantly because of there's no timer. Everybody's in the house is sleeping. So there we go. The alarm is sounding off. You can see one of the LEDs on the alarm panel is flashing. And then the sonar alarm is also going off. Now I can disarm that on one of the panels by entering the secret code. I just ran into a bug. Should have disarmed it all the way, but it didn't. Let me just disconnect that. So there's a slight bug on the timing on when I disarm the alarm with the code. If it catches it right when it goes to kick off, it locks it on. I gotta fix that. But the idea here is that all of these devices are connected to a cloud service, and that cloud service runs in Azure. It's connected. There's 2 components that are running in Azure. One's in a worker role. That's all these devices are connected together through a bus called an MQTT bus. And basically they send messages. They publish and subscribe to different messages on the bus. Each one acts independently. And they route all their messages up through to the Azure worker role, to the MQTT message broker that's running in the worker role up there. This works. One of the other components of that is that there's a website that runs on an Azure web role, and this is the dashboard that's running on the website, and it's using signalr to. What it does is it basically connects to the broker, and then any messages that get picked up by the broker get sent out to the browser through signalr. So that's why I can sit here and I can, if you watch on the panel, what I'll do is I'll trigger one of the doors and you can see the panel change. Yep, there you go. The back door just opened. Not sure if you can see that very well with this camera or not, but so the idea here is that the attendees at the event are going to start off with one of these devices, and they're not going to be wired up or anything. They'll have a few instructions on how to code a specific device, and they'll walk through the steps of coding that, and we'll get the whole system running. Each attendee will grab a Netduino, and there may be a few more attendees than there are Netduinos, but they'll pair up and code the device, and we'll get them all working together. And I've got a couple motion detectors too that we'll attach to them so that we can simulate an actual motion detector that will work off of one of these switches. We'll remove the switch and it'll be a motion detector instead. Well, that concludes my quick demo of my little project here with many Netduinos and connecting to an Azure cloud service. Thanks for listening.